Hey everyone, I know it's been a while since I made a video, and honestly there's a lot to catch up on, and that could be saved for another video when I do my overall thing. But for right now, I'm going to start my new project, which is pretty much producing a weekly update of my progress in the various fields that I'm trying to improve. In the first field is my faith, and I am very blessed this week to be motivated to actually do this again. And one thing that has helped me in my thinking is doing the rosary, especially the sorrowful mysteries. The reason being is that I have to put myself in the whole mentality of going through pain and discomfort for a purpose. Let me be clear. I do not like the change that it's not that I don't. Let me be clear. I am not so much enjoying the process of changing, but I do enjoy the results of the process. The process is hard. It's not comfortable. It's not pleasant, but it is worth doing nonetheless. And my faith has actually been helping me to do that, not only being prayerful, but being able to meditate, think back, and put things into perspective and into priority for me. Next is family. Actually doing very well there. Had a wonderful conversation with my mother and see how we're both growing and changing over time, and that is very encouraging for me because it tells me that things do improve, things do get better, and that love, even when you have differences, love is still very much there and still be able to enjoy each other's company. And that's something that I find amazing and definitely encourage others to do with their family members. Fitness wise, this week has been pretty much an encapsulation of my whole fitness journey. So Monday started off good, strong, pushed myself in the gym. Tuesday started slacking, and then pushed myself again on Wednesday, then decided to slack off. And usually slacking off was more diet-wise, but also in some of my workouts not going as long as I can or should doing because I was just tired. And that has to bring up the question of like, oh, am I doing this for mental health or because I'm lazy? And it was a little bit of both, but mostly lazy. And that's the hard thing to have to think about is, am I using mental health as a crutch to not push myself as far as I need to go? And that's a continual journey and one that I have to work out because I'm not willing to hurt myself over the change, but also understand that it's going to be painful. Oh, and also I started the week out at 241 or pretty much 242 pounds, and I am now down to 240. So I had a 2-pound loss, which is normal, and I'm not mad about it. I do wish it was better, but in the end, it's my fault because I decided to have a couple more cheat meals than I should have, or increasing the calories more instead of just accepting what I need to in order for a better goal. Finance-wise, doing very well. Luckily, the markets are working in my favor for my portfolio. Having to do better about watching what I spend and not trying to justify everything, just saying, okay, I don't need this right now, or this can wait till next paycheck when I have more available funds. But another thing I did was applied for a credit card, got accepted, and going to be using that to not only increase my credit and get the points from it, but being able to change up how I live my financial life. And we'll probably go into detail later on in the year. It comes to education. So in that field, right now I'm in Russian language class, so that's going to be my main focus, trying to get back into it, but also using that ability to open up how my mind thinks and go into depth about the meaning of words and how it evokes certain emotions, which helps me out be able to relate to people better. And the other thing that I have actually wanted to start learning about is TikTok. So I did get, what is it called? Can't remember what it's called, but I did get a TikTok and pretty much just looking at the videos, finding people that I like and their stories and just learning about it. Pretty much what I want to do with TikTok eventually is make it a funny place for mainly LGBT jokes, topics, etc. When it comes to career, right now my career, like job focus, is going to be language study, but another thing is becoming better and more disciplined about making these videos. I am very bad about that. And like any other man, I'll make promises I probably won't keep, but I'm definitely trying to improve on that as well. So I'm thinking that doing weekly videos and just giving updates will be useful in the end. And also be able to show the progression over time, weaknesses, thoughts, struggles, and successes, and good things as well during this whole process of change that I'm trying to go through. And in romance, still single, you know, having multiple crushes, that kind of thing going on. I'm just also having to dial back from having crushes and being anxious about things. It's not that I need anyone. I thankfully am not back there. It's just really wanting to be with someone. But having to, one, be better about just being myself and understanding I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. That's cool. It sucks because I think I'm amazing, but I get it. And also just trusting in God that when the time is right, it will happen. And until then, focus on what I got to do. Yes, I'm still on the lookout, and when it happens, like being prepared for that moment and not completely ignoring it's like, oh no, F man, that I'm not there. It's more, I'm not going to be actively chasing or looking. If it happens, it happens. If not, cool. I do believe it will eventually happen. I just don't know when, but I do pray that it happens soon. So y'all, thank you for watching this video. That was my weekly update for the first week of August. I do plan on trying to do weekly videos to show progress in all the different fields of life, and hopefully by the end of the year be able to do a compilation and overall view of how I did things. So stay tuned for next week.